This is the Unit 3 Space, Solar System, Earth, Moon, and Sun test. Number 1. Which of the following helps keep the Moon in its orbit? Friction, gravity, longitude, latitude. Number 2. Earth's distance from the Sun helps the planet sustain life. If the Sun were larger, what would most likely also have to be true for Earth to sustain life? Earth would have to be farther from the Sun, Earth would have to be closer to the Sun, Earth would have to be smaller, Earth would have to be larger. Number 3. To which planet do National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, scientists hope to send humans next? Mars, Venus, Jupiter, or Mercury? Number 4. Which of the following is the most necessary for life to develop on another planet? Liquid water, rocky surfaces, warm soil, or an atmosphere? Number 5. Which of the following is a direct result of the Earth's tilt on its axis? Tides, seasons, weather, gravity. Number 6. The diagram shows the tilt of Earth as it orbits the Sun. Which diagram accurately shows Earth's tilt when the planet reaches point X on its solar orbit? Number 7. Which object has a gravitational force so strong that it forms the center of the solar system? Earth, Pluto, the Moon, the Sun. Number 8. Which of these conditions is most responsible for Earth having an environment that supports life? Oceans regulating climate on land, the percentage of nitrogen in the atmosphere, water that exists in all three physical states, solid, liquid, and gas, or erupting volcanoes moderating atmospheric temperatures. Number 9. Earth's orbit is shown on the diagram by the dotted line. How long does it take for Earth to return to the location on the diagram? 24 hours, 28 days, 12 months, 10 years. Number 10. What season is it in the United States when the South Pole is tilted towards the Sun? Summer, fall, spring, or winter? Number 11. A large, solid, spherical body in the solar system is classified as a moon. Which characteristic of the body gives it this classification? It rotates on its axis, it lacks liquid water, it orbits a nearby planet, or reflects light from the star. Number 12. Approximately how many times will Earth rotate during one revolution around the Sun? Once, 28 times, 365 times, or 1,440 times. Number 13. Planets in the solar system are in constant motion. What factor has the greatest effect on the orbit of the planets? The size of the planets, the gravitational pull from the Sun, the composition of the planets, or the electromagnetic radiation from the Sun. Number 14. What repeating cycle is responsible for the 4 seasons that occur on Earth? The rotation of the Moon, the rotation of the Sun, the revolution of the Sun in the galaxy, or the revolution of the Earth around the Sun. Number 15. The length of a year on Earth is a little over 365 days. The length of a year on a planet is best described as the time it takes for which to occur: the planet to revolve around the Sun once, the seasons to complete a full cycle, the planet to rotate once on its axis, the Sun to rotate once on its axis. Number 16. Which phase of the Moon occurs after a waxing gibbous? A waxing gibbous, a waxing crescent, a full moon, or a new moon? Number 17. The same side of the Moon is always visible from Earth because the Moon does not rotate on its axis, the far side of the Moon faces Earth during the day, the Moon makes one rotation per revolution around Earth, the rate of the rotation is the same for both the Earth and the Moon. Number 18. Use the diagram to answer the questions. Approximately how many days will pass between phase A and phase B of the Moon? 7, 14, 21, or 28? Number 19. In this diagram of the Sun and Earth, possible positions of the Moon are identified by numbered points. At which position could a lunar eclipse occur? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Number 20. Which of these shows the correct order needed for a solar eclipse to happen? Sun, Earth, Moon, Sun, Moon, Earth, Moon, Sun, Earth, or Moon, Earth, Sun? Number 21. Use the diagram to answer the question. Why are high tides at their highest when the Sun, the Moon, and the Earth are all lined up as shown? Is it because the Moon is blocking the gravity of the Sun, the gravity of the Earth is pulling on the Moon, the Sun's gravity increases as the Moon is being pulled away from Earth, or the Sun's gravity and the Moon's gravity are both pulling in the same direction? Number 22. When the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun, causing the rays of light to hit Earth at large angles, which season is occurring? Winter, spring, summer, or fall? Number 23. What repeating cycle is responsible for the 4 seasons that occur on Earth? The rotation of the Moon, the rotation of the Sun, the revolution of the Sun in the galaxy, the revolution of the Earth around or about the Sun. Number 24. Some phases of the Moon are shown. Which phase occurs between the new Moon and the first quarter Moon? Waxing gibbous, waning gibbous, waxing crescent, or waning crescent? And then number 25. About how long does it take for the Moon to complete one revolution around the Earth? 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, around 365 days?